Hello, baseball fans. Welcome back to another Yankee game. In this playthrough, complete season playthrough, we are 34-24. We're 10 games above 500. We are in second place in the division and in first place in the wild card. And we are going to play a 3-game set versus the Cleveland Guardians. So let's get into it. Pitching for the Guardians is Bibby, and pitching for the Yankees is Fried. And let's get right into the game. Finally at Yankee Stadium, we're at home. We've got Baum with his very first game at Yankee Stadium. If you've been following the series, you saw we've traded for Baum, gave up a lot of prospects, gave up Oswaldo Cabrera, I believe the name is, that we gave him up. But we have Baum, and we hope that he'll help us out in the lineup. So when Judge comes back, we'll have a nice deep lineup. The only question that I'm having right now playing this team is the bullpen, the setup guys, Cruz and Weaver. I'm keeping my eye on them. Maybe they just had a few bad games, causing us to lose some games that we were in the lead and they couldn't hold it. So, all right, let's get right into it. Fried pitching to Stephen Kwan here in game 59. I'm sorry, this is game 59. And we are underway. I kind of want to play like with the players larger size just to see those pinstripes. Let's see how it looks if I do that. Let's where is it? Player size. Let's go to 150. They're going to be a little bit bigger. See, I like this size because you can see the numbers on their uniforms. Here's 54, 28, the catcher. I mean, it's not a realistic, it's not to scale, but here's Fried pitching to Jose Ramirez. That's out. That's into the outfield. All right, no score by Cleveland. Here's Volpe. And I see, you can see the 23 on the catcher. Alec Baum. Runner goes. He's safe. I may have to at some point change Baum's picture to a baseball card. One away. Runner on second. Runner goes to third. I'm gonna put it back to 100. Maybe 110. All right, here's Jazzy J. Chisholm. There was a walk, but nothing to show for it. And here's Fried pitching to Lane Thomas of the Guardians. That's a fly ball to center. It's going back. Not too deep. One away. And Manzardo, Kyle Manzardo, struck him out. And Gabriel Arias, he strikes out. Going to the top of the second. Here's Goldilocks. That's going to drop in for a hit. Goldsmith with a single. Nobody out for Uncle Ben's Rice. Play was to second. One man out. Austin Wells. That was it. 2 men away. 3 men away. That was a double play. All right, here's Bo Naylor. One man out. Daniel Johnson. 2 men away. Yordis Valdez. That's a base hit to right. And Stephen Kwan with his second appearance to the plate. That retires the side. Bottom of the third, Everson Pereira. Deep fly ball to right. Not too deep. At the edge of the warning track, 1 man away. Here's Reyes. 2 men away. And Anthony Volpe. Nolan Jones. That's a base hit. One man out. And Lane Thomas. That's a deep fly ball to right. 2 men away. Manzardo. That's a base hit. That's actually a double. Second and third, 2 men away. Whew, that retires the side. Bottom of the fourth, no score. Alec Bohm. One man away, Cody Bellinger. Two men out, and Jazzy J. Chisholm. Little dribbler to the pitcher. That retires the side. Going to the bottom of the top of the fifth. Here's Naylor. That's going to be a base hit up the middle for Naylor. He's on first. Daniel Johnson coming up. That's a base hit. He made it to second. Yordis Valdez, nobody out. That's going to score a run. Wait, yep, that scores a run. I think, oh no, he did. He didn't. Wait. Oh, fielder's choice attempt. Okay, not a fielder's choice. All right, 1-0. Kwan, runner goes. He's out. Finally, Wells gets someone out. Or was that Ben Rice throwing in catching in the last 2 games? At the end of 4.5, Cleveland 1, Yankees nothing. Here's Goldschmidt. That's a deep fly ball to center. And that is gone. Just barely made it over the wall. Touch him all. Paulie Goldschmidt, you just gone yard, and the score is now tied. Here's Uncle Ben's Rice. That's going to be a base hit. Runners on first, maybe second. Will he make it to second? Nope. Austin Wells. That's a base hit. And Everson Pereira strikes out. Here's Reyes. Oh, booted that ball at second. We need to take advantage of that. Here's Volpe. That's not the way to take advantage. Here's Alec Bohm. That's a base hit. And that scores a run. Bohm with an RBI, and the score is 3-1 Yankees. Here's Belly Laugh Bellinger. That retires the side. Top of the 6th, Lane Thomas to the plate. One man away, Manzardo. 2 men away, and Gabriel Arias. 3-1, bottom of the 6th, Jazzy J. Chisholm. That's going to be a base hit. Here's Goldilocks. Chisholm runs. Nope, it's a strike him out, but he's safe at second. Ben Rice strikes out. And Austin Wells. Austin Wells gets plunked right in the mustache. Here's Pereira. All right, top of the 7th, 3-1. Yankees are still leading. Here's Bo Naylor. Naylor, I hardly know her. Naylor gets a base hit. Here's Johnson. That's a fielder's choice. 1 man away. And Valdez. Ground ball to third. Another slow roller. Another fielder's choice. Whoa, he made that into a double play. That retires the side. Yankees still lead 3-1. Here's Pablo Reyes. 1 man away. Here's Anthony Volpe. 2 men away. Top of the 8th, Stephen Kwan. Nolan Jones. Maybe I should sing all the names. Nolan Jones. Stephen Kwan. Jose Ramirez. That's a deep fly ball to right center. And the Cleveland Indians have tied the game 3-3 here in the 8th inning. Let me check something here. So the top of the 8th, Bellinger, Shoemake, Van Grisham. Also, these are the defensive changes. So batting is Steve Kwan. Did Cruz come in the 7th? Who was in the 7th? It was Max Fried. Then it was Tyner Bibby, Max Fried. Pitching, Fernando Cruz. Jose Ramirez with a 2-run home run. So Cruz strikes again. He gave up innings. He gave up runs in the last, not the last game, but the game previous. The last 2 games previous to the last game. I think Cruz has to go. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Yeah, we're going to cruise him right out of Yankee Stadium. Got the snifflies. Hope it's not allergies. 2 men away. Side's retired, but Cruz gives up 2 runs and gives up the lead again. Here's Bellinger. Hopefully we can redeem this game, get some runs, get our offense to pick us up. I'll deal with Cruz later. Trent Grisham. That's going to be a base hit. Ben Rice. 2 men on, 1 man out. 2 men away. Here's Austin Wells. He gets plunked. Did he just get hit twice? Was that the second time he's gotten plunked? Yeah, look, his mustache is bruised from the last time he got plunked. He got plunked on the other side of the mustache. Alright. Scores tied. We couldn't take advantage of runners in scoring position. Top of the 9th. Alright, Cruz, how many more runs are you going to give him? Huh? Let's see. How much is he making? Can I DFA him? His stuff is 75. What's going on? You better get it together. Get your head in the game. I should talk. 1 man away, 1 man on. It's a foul ball. Devin Williams has been brought in. to keep them close. Runner goes. Throw is to first. 2 men away, and here's Stephen Kwan. All right, that retires the side. Bottom of the ninth. Can the Yankees walk this off? Stay tuned as Smith pitches to Reyes. That's an infield single. Let's hope we can turn that into something. Here's Volpe. Ground ball. Okay, we got a runner in scoring position. We got Shoemake. Braden Shoemake. Is that going through for a base hit? Nope. 2 men away. And Cody Bellinger. They walked him to get to Oswald Peraza. If I were doing the managerial moves, I would look for a left-hand hitter here. And we're going to do some overtime. Top of the 10th, Williams. One more inning for him. 1 man out, Ramirez. They intentionally walk Ramirez. Here's Brennan. He strikes out. And Manzardo. That's going to score a run, and the Yankees now are trailing in this game. 4-3. Schneemann. He walks. Oh boy, here's Weaver. Oh, he's going to give up a few runs. Yep, he didn't. All right, Trent Grisham. We're down by 1 in the bottom of the 10th inning. Ben Rice. And Austin Wells. That retires the side, retires the game. Yankees lose this one 4-3. Okay, leave the game. Once again, our bullpen has let us down, and we're dropping faster than the ball on New Year's Eve. All right, let's see. We're still in the lead in the wild card. You can take a look at the standings, see where your team is on the standings. Let's finish today. See what's going on. Nothing's going on. Let's go to the schedule. Let's take a look at this debacle. That 2-run 8th right there. Yep. That was Cruz. Guardians get clutch win. Yeah, thanks to Cruz. There's the batting line score. That's the continuation of it. The pitching and the game notes. Tanner Bibby is the player of the game. Let's go back to the standings. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. And we'll see you on the next one.